Hey, what's up? I am Sam, and welcome to my Origami Dojo. So today, in honor of the 4th of July, we're going to be looking at what I call the 7-4 star. Okay, so we're going to begin with a pentagon, white side up if you're using two-colored paper, which I'm not. Then we're going to take this edge and fold it up so that these two corners line up with these two diagonal lines here that run in from the corners of the pentagon. And what we also want to do is line it up so that the middle line aligns with itself. And once we have that, let's crease sharply. And we're going to unfold, rotate, and repeat that process 4 more times. So we'll fold up, make sure the 2 points align with the diagonals, and crease. Then unfold, make sure the middle line aligns with itself, align the points with the diagonals, crease. Unfold, rotate, fold again. Line everything up, crease, unfold, and one more time. Now after we make this fold, we're not going to unfold it. So we'll fold it up, line everything up carefully. Then let's rotate it around. And what we're going to do is lift this corner up and turn it into a mountain fold if it isn't already, and fold it over while we bring this edge in again on the existing crease. And once we have that, we're just going to fold this over and flatten. So it makes a big rabbit ear. Then let's rotate and we'll do the same thing here. We'll lift this corner up and we'll fold the other edge in. And as we do that, we'll make sure this comes to a sharp point here. Then flatten it over and crease everything sharply. Then we'll lift this one up, but before we do that, we'll need to unfold this one here. So we'll lift this point up, unfold that, make sure it flattens down, then fold this over, rabbit ear it into place, and flatten. Then we'll lift this edge up here, and before we do that, again, we have to pull out this edge here. So we'll pull that out, flatten it down, then lift this edge up, fold it over, and make sure that comes to a sharp rabbit ear point, and then flatten it down. And the only new crease we're really making is the diagonal crease under here. And now let's lift this up, and we'll unfold this one again, and we'll fold this over, and repeat that process until we've covered all of the corners. And I've kind of lost track of where I am, but I believe that was number 5. So now let's unfold everything, partly. And what we want to do is bring all 5 rather, this is a pentagon, not a square. Let's bring all 5 edges into the center at once. So we'll lift them up and make sure they're somewhat vertical, and then we'll twist them all together, like so. And this is the base of our star. Okay, so to finish our star off, we're going to lift this flap up here, and we're going to make a fold that runs from this point here over to this edge here, and we're going to fold it up so that this point meets that crease there, but doesn't go any further. So we'll fold it over like that, crease sharply as you can, and then fold this flap back down. Now let's rotate, and we'll do the same thing. We'll lift this flap up, we'll fold it in, and we'll make sure this comes to a sharp point over here. Make sure this point touches that crease. Crease sharply, and fold down. And then we'll just make our merry way around the star, folding as we go. And we'll do that, let's see, just one more time here. We'll fold that up. And now the last one is going to be a little tricky. What we need to do for that one is first lift this up here and partially unfold this one. And we can't unfold this one all the way because it's also locked in place by this one, and this one is locked by this one, and so on. So this model's very hard to unfold, especially for someone who doesn't know origami. So we're going to have to lift this flap up here, and we're going to, as far as it'll go, and your paper might get a little wrinkled, but that doesn't matter because it'll all be covered up when we collapse the star. So then we'll fold this one over just like the others, make sure it lines up with that crease there. Crease sharply, fold down, and when we do that, we'll just fold this one in as well, and pull this up here to stretch out the wrinkles. There we go. and then flatten everything. And there we go. All your wrinkles are hidden. And now if you're using double-sided paper, then the arms of the star will be colored and the center will be white. But if you'd prefer an all-colored star, you can just turn it over and voila, or whatever. Hey guys, I am Sam, and on a personal note, thank you for watching that last tutorial. If you enjoyed it, well, please feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other tutorials listed here. And if you have any ideas for future tutorials, don't hesitate to leave a comment below or send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I am Sam, and I will see you next Tuesday.